that and allow the guy to get by. So Dunedin gets hooking at 5:22. Rangers' fourth power play.
5-2-2.
Richmond on the back line with Ledyard up front. It's Helminen, Brook, and Don Maloney. Brook along the boards. Now Helminen, who has one goal tonight. Back to Steve Richmond. Now it's Helminen. Richmond. The shot, and it's gloved by Melanson with Brook right in front.
You know, let's just talk about. You're right. The Islanders do not have all their or a lot of their players tonight. But one of the things is that a lot of these guys are fighting for jobs, including Melanson, I would say, and Rudy. I mean, I would say that Billy Smith is their #1 goaltender, and he should be. But these other guys they're fighting for jobs right now, and
well, guys like Gillies and Goring, certainly they're fighting for jobs.
They don't want to be embarrassed like this.
Rangers with a man advantage. Ledyard getting it ahead for Don Maloney. Now in front. Helminen trying to get it through for Brook. It's cleared aside. Maloney comes back. Save made by Melanson. This is Brook with the puck along the boards. In deep for Don Maloney. Back for Brook. He was blocked in front nicely by Potvin, and Goring comes away with the puck.
No. He's giving Brook a penalty, but that's no penalty. He's giving Bob Brook a penalty. And Bob Brook was going right in front. He's giving him a penalty for interference. That's not a... and he's laughing about it. What happened there was the puck was behind the net. It came out. Brook was charging toward net to flip it in. As Donnie Maloney. Okay, watch Brook now. He's pushed in by Potvin. He's pushed into Melanson, and he gets 2 minutes for interference. I guess, though, it's an exhibition game, and Ronnie Horgarth does not want anything to get out of hand. With the score 7-0, it could very easily get out of hand.
13:57 to go. 35-year-old Butch Goring played 11 seasons with the Los Angeles Kings.
Boy, that long, huh?
Yep. Long time. Must have had a good time in L.A. Then came over to the Islanders, and they turned into Stanley Cup champions.
That's right.
Conn Smythe winner in 1981 as the MVP of the playoffs. Teams are 4 aside. Rangers a 7-0 lead. Rangers back on Madison Square Garden ice Tuesday, October the 2nd against the Philadelphia Flyers. That'll be fun. Beck puts it aside for Kurt Kleinendorst. He's tied up by Goring. Gillies works it free, and the loose puck is taken back by the Rangers. Dave Gagne to Kleinendorst. Kleinendorst pulls up. Gagne hops over, gets the pass. Now it's Karkner in deep. Karkner looking across to Beck. Tried to wrist it in deep. It was blocked by Mats Helene. Helene loses to Kleinendorst and gets it back. Islanders will be up a man in 20 seconds. Beck after the puck, around for Kleinendorst. Bumped by Ken Leiter. And it's played by Anders Kaller. Boudelier across. Pass for Kaller is tied up and cleared aside by Van Biesbroek. This is Kaller. Nice pass for Helene. Picked up by Saarinen. Islanders now have a man advantage. This is Kaller behind the net. Kaller comes out in front and shoots and scores. Nobody checked him.
Nobody checked him, and what happened there, Sam, was the fact that Helene, when we were talking about what you alluded to before, right in front of the net with Saarinen, I guess it is. Yeah, 28 Saarinen. Now he comes out and he picks that far corner.
Squeezed it through there.
That was one heck of a shot. I'm wondering whether it bounced off of, let's take a look.
I think it went right through.
It went right through off the goalpost into the net. A great shot by Kaller.
Well, there's assistant coach. Puck loose. Pavlich gets it up. Taken back by Leiter. Now it's Kerr. Leiter sends it across, taken away by Pavlich. Rangers break out 2-on-1. Hedberg with Pavlich. Hedberg with Pearson back. Pavlich shot, save Melanson.
That's a penalty. That should be a penalty. There's nobody around him.
The whistle blows, stopping play with 11:11 to go. Third period. Rangers lead at 7-1 from Madison Square Garden. This is New York Rangers hockey. maker of high-performance gasolines, wants to salute another star performance. We'll have our selection of tonight's Getty MVP of the game in just a little while.
Islanders goal, Keller from Helene and Leader at 7:26 power play goal.
Beck keeps it in for the Rangers. Pass plays Dell. Potvin plays it over skates. LaRouche knocks it away. Wayne Sutter fires it across. It's past Dale Henry. Beck plays it off the boards. Henry takes it back and gets a shot from Beck. Up the boards, Mike Blaisdell. Erickson goes in against Potvin. Blaisdell takes a hit from Henry. Erickson from the point. Karkner fake, sends it in deep. LaRouche centers in front. Erickson too deep. It's in behind the net. Puck loose behind the goal. Potvin falls down and just happened to be on top of the puck.
That was a good play by Dennis Potvin. He's a little tired right now. It's getting down to that time when the legs feel like they're burning sensation right now, because you can practice and practice and practice, but when you get into a game condition, it's a whole different ball game. And right about now, after 3 or 4 days only of training camp, I don't care how much training and off-ice activities you've done during the season, your legs are starting to burn right now.
Coming down to the midway point of this third period, the puck sent out for Goring, comes all the way down. We'll get an icing call here with 10:11 to go, and they'll bring it back for the face-off deep in the Islander zone.
You know, they get the guys. What I meant by that is because of the ice conditions, because of only 3 or 4 days of training camp, you just aren't in good physical condition yet, and you don't have your skating legs, as they say. So consequently, your legs start burning, and you get short of breath, and you know what I mean.
Dineen carries it in, lost control, and the Islanders were offside on the play. 9:59 to go, third period. Rangers with a 7-1 lead. We'll be back at Madison Square Garden in a moment.
You can see 9:59 left in the third period. 7-1 the New York Rangers. A hat trick by Pierre LaRouche and 2 goals by Rayo Ruotsalainen.
Good night for the Rangers here on home ice in their second of 10 preseason games. Giveaway to Goring as wraparound was sticked aside by Van Beesbroek. Bob Brook has the puck. Simo Saarinen was bumped, lost it. Goring comes back for the Islanders. To Boudelier. Wrist shot goes wide. And along the near boards, it's Don Maloney. Gave it away to Goring. Taken back by Raimo Helminen. Going 1-on-2. Wrist shot is knocked down by Melanson. Plays it to the near boards. And Halpa has it. Ari Halpa, another player from Finland. Look down Brook. Puck deflects over the goal into the corner. Dineen lost it to Don Maloney. Maloney looks to center. Shot goes wide by Brook. Good play by Don Maloney.
See, Donnie Maloney was doing, okay, 1 second.
Here's Brook again. Tied up by Boudelier. Go ahead, Phil.
Donnie Maloney was doing all sorts of work in the corner, but there were 3 guys in behind the net.
Maloney with a back pass for Saarinen. Looks for shooting room. Takes it. Melanson makes the save. Gillies able to clear all the way down just to get a rest for the
Islanders. That's right, and then Brook moved out in the slot, but it took that extra second for Donnie Maloney to spot him. If somebody goes into that slot right away when Donnie Maloney's back there, he's going to get you the puck. I know that because my last 2 years I played with the guy. He got me the puck as much, well, not as much as Cashman, but he got me the puck.
20-year-old Raimo Helminen sitting down, and you see 8:37 to go, third period. Rangers with the 7-1 lead. Recent interview in Hockey News, he credited you as one of the top players he played with because he learned a lot about hockey from you.
Really?
What he said. Absolutely.
What a guy that Donnie is.
One of the best players to play with.
Well, I think probably...
He said you talked. You got together as a line. You
the guys used to make fun of us because I used to take Murdoch and Maloney. Both of them were young, and I knew that. And I'd take them before a game, and we'd analyze the other team, and I'd try to say, okay, I think we can work on this guy or that guy. And I just was brought up that way because when I played in Chicago, Bobby Hull, when I played with him, used to do the same thing with me. And then when we went to Boston, Cashman, Ryan, Hodge, I mean, we always were talking.
Rangers come in the right corner. That's Gordy Walker. Behind the net, Gagne takes a bump from Pearson. Rangers still have the puck. Kurt Kleinendorf, number 3. Gordy Walker tied up there by Leiter, Ken Leiter, for the Islanders. Rangers still keep the puck in the Islanders' zone. It's been a tough period for the Islanders here. Spent a lot of time in their own end. Mats Helene sends it around the other side. Walker with a bump on Ron Handy. Handy gave it away to Ledyard. Ledyard gets it in deep. Pearson able to clear it out. Islanders come up. This is Anders Keller. Scored 36 goals a couple of years ago for the Islanders.
Got away with a penalty, too.
Feed for Richmond, broken up by Pearson. And the Islanders have it. That's Helene. 7.5 minutes to go in this third period. Rangers and Islanders play again at the Nassau Coliseum Tuesday night. Hedberg. Rangers have a rookie game at Rye Playland tomorrow night against the New Jersey Devils rookies. Icing call.
It'll be a good game. It'll be a very good game.
Devils rookies have beaten the Flyers a couple of games. Rangers rookies beat.
Wasn't maybe the top pick, which he was, but the top player in the draft this year. But this Kurt Mueller was darn close second, and I think the Devils were in a terrific position.
And I also think you're going to see a guy like Verbeek improve greatly.
That's right. But you know what? I mean, the Devils were in a good position picking second because they didn't have to make the decision of which guy to pick.
Yeah.
Because whatever won, and that's why I think there's that much just between them. There's not that much between them.
Well, Lemieux with all that scoring.
Oh, yeah, he can score, though.
Wow.
He can score the goals. That's right.
Devils in Pittsburgh certainly getting better.
Much
they won't
better.
be pushovers.
I'll tell you, I think that Eddie Johnson made a real good move in the draft picks he's had.
Gord Lane and Terry Karkner, the rookie.
What happened there, Karkner's going to get a penalty for holding, and Lane's going to get a penalty probably for roughing. We'll talk about the other thing in a minute.
All right, the penalties will be assessed, and we will take a break. Right now, it's 6:49 to go, third period. Rangers lead 7-1. You're watching New York Rangers hockey from Madison Square Garden.
And Karkner gets 2 minutes for interference at 13:11.
Team skating 4 aside. Gerald Diduk sends it in. And John Van Beesbrook plays it up the boards. Saarinen pokes it out. Dennis Potvin. Well, the Garden fans can boo him, but he is one of the greats of hockey.
Yes, sir.
A superstar. Across, broken up by Saarinen again. Blaisdell comes out. Blaisdell drives one. He's got a hard shot. Good stop by Melanson. Potvin took Blaisdell out of the play.
See, there's a good point what Potvin did to Blaisdell. Blaisdell was coming over the boards, over the blue line. He takes his shot, and now watch Potvin. He follows up. That's why a lot of kids, sometimes they take the shot and they look at where the shot is going, and some guy will come over and just blindside you. After you take the shot, make sure you look around a little bit or be aware of what's happening, or else you're going to get plucked.
Billy Carroll with the puck for the Islanders. Less than 6 minutes to go in this third period. Rangers with a 7-1 lead. Gordonine. Van Beesbrook around the boards for Bob Brook. Bob Brook had a busy year last year. Played on the U.S. Olympic team. Came to the Rangers. Played for Team USA now.
Canada Cup.
The Canada Cup. He's been busy. Big, strong fella. 6'2", 205. With a hard shot.
Yes,
Pretty good skater, too.
Yes, he does. he has a little trouble finishing off. Like, in other words, I think he has a little trouble putting the puck in the net. But he's got all the tools, and they can teach him that.
Wayne Sutter's shot deflected off the glove of Van Beesbroek. And Brook sends out Ramo Helminen. Helminen going in against Leiter, drops it for Brook, and he shanked it. And Melanson almost banned on it.
We would have to say he's got a great shot, right?
Brook still working behind the net. Ken Leiter on him. Brook still has the puck. Teams are back at full strength with 4:35 to go in this third period. Lane just clears the zone, and Laidlaw has the puck. Saarinen. And Dave Gagne winds and fires. Good shot.
Yes, sir.
Lawson with a fine save. Gagne taken down by Pearson, and Goring comes away with the puck. Hit the skates of Gord Walker back in the Islander zone. Laidlaw gets it ahead off the stick of Walker and picked up by Dave Gagne. He's ridden out of the play. Clark Gillies. We were talking before the game about Gillies. What do you think has happened to Gillies? Can you pinpoint what's happened to him in the last couple of years?
Well, I really can. I think that maybe he's trying to be a little bit more of a body checker, because even though he's big and strong and all that, maybe he's just trying to be more of a body checker instead of getting himself in position.
Whistle for a two-line pass. 3:39 to go, third period. Rangers lead it 7-1. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this third period. Play in the Islander zone. Hedberg with a feed for Pavlich, deflected. Hedberg has it back. And Hedberg comes in front, gets it through for Pavlich. Out to Beck at the left point. His shot is blocked. Helene breaks down. Helene going in. Beck trying to get back, pokes it away. One-handed shot by Helene comes all the way through. And the cheer is for Beck. Good hustle by the captain, Barry Beck. Ruotsalainen, and as this line played well, Ruotsalainen, Pavlich, and Hedberg. It's a fast line, and any...
I think the only problem they'll have, those guys, is in their own zone.
Right.
They won't have problem going on offense, for sure.
I think teams will really have to be concerned about trying to keep up with a line like that.
You better believe it. Their speed.
2:35 to go in this third period.
You notice how tired they are right now. They're getting very tired. They're changing a lot quicker.
They're coming off the bench.
That's a lot slower. This is like about after 2 hours of doing the drills. You know what I mean?
Look at 22-year-old Gord Dineen. Here's that last play with Beck getting back on Helene.
He just dove and just poked it enough, but Van Beesbroek had the presence of mind to come out and poke check it instead of staying right in his net, which really made the play also, because Helene still could have had a shot on that.
2:28 left. Safe to say in the game now.
Here's where the young...
All of these players did not, none of these players, with the exception of Van Beesbroek, played last night. So it's their first game.
Imagine having that good of a lineup that you can feel two teams.
Two squads. That puck deflects over the boards in the penalty box with 1:45 to go. Again, Rangers on the island Tuesday night to play the Islanders at the Nassau Coliseum. Friday night on MSG Network at 7:30. Rangers and Devils. Mike Emmerich and Peter Mahavlich bring you all the action.
You know what? I got to say that I am really happy that Peter Mahavlich is going to do the broadcast of the Devils. He's a good guy. And you know what? I think the folks are going to like him because he's a fun guy, too.
Played on some winners, didn't he?
He sure did.
And then we'll be back here October the 2nd, Tuesday night, when the Rangers take on the Philadelphia Flyers. And then it all begins for real Thursday night, October 11th. Rangers and Hartford Whalers here at the Garden. 1:25 to go. Pearson chased by Don Maloney. This is Dale Henry with Brook on him. She's still forechecking and still working.
Yeah, they're not going to want to to get in shape now. That's what everybody's saying, guys. Keep on going. Keep on working.
3-on-2. Helmet sends it in deep with less than a minute to go in the game. Along the ledge, the puck rolls, comes down. Brook ties it up along the boards. Face off with 47 seconds left. Well, your impressions thus far, what do you think?
Well, my impressions as we look at Bobby Brook go to the bench, my impressions are that the Rangers, I think, like we said at the beginning, have an awful lot of good talent. And it's going to be a very, very difficult decision for the coaching staff and the management to make the decisions of who stays on this team and who goes to New Haven or Salt Lake City or who gets cut. And it's going to be a very, very difficult decision.
Let's not forget, possibility of trades always exist.
That's right.
Clark Gillies gets involved right in front of the Ranger bench.
He's got Kleinendorf there. I almost called Scott, but it's Kurt. But they're too tired right now. Oh,
Karkner again. Terry Karkner, the #1 draft pick.
They've picked on him a little bit. The Islanders have picked on him a little bit.
Gillies still jawing.
He's talking with some of the Rangers on the bench. Okay, let's take a look at how it started. And here's Karkner going in with Gillies. Gillies gives him a little bit of a cross check across the head. Now he grabs him. Karkner tries to push him, and Gillies around the face. You see his glove around the face, and he's got him in the old sleeper hold. Is this wrestling? The sleeper hold. Okay. And everybody just jumps in there, and nothing real serious. They're too tired right now anyway. There's 36 seconds to go.
Little frustration setting in. Half a minute to go in this preseason game. Rangers will be 1-1 for the preseason. Oh, there they go again. Karkner and Gillies, and in comes Beck.